Psalm 89, 22 through 24. The life of David is an analogous picture of Christ our King. Verse 22 and 23 of 89 reads, The enemy will not deceive him, nor the son of wickedness afflict him. But I shall crush his adversaries before him and strike those who hate him. David, who is the God-ordained and anointed king, in the initial phase of this appointment by Samuel, was hunted by Saul like prey in the woods. And even though he had endeavored to always act honorably towards Saul, Saul was never content with David's displays of loyalty, but rather he persecuted David relentlessly. In God's covenant with David, God promised that his life of hardship and oppression would come to an end forever. Since David is an archetype of Christ, we should be able to see the parallels and gain insight into the persecution of Christ, concluding with his propitiation on the cross, where Jesus was commissioned by the Father to be seized for our sin debts, as the Father allowed the sons of wickedness to afflict him. Though today his body, the church, is continuously persecuted, there will come a day yet in our future that the parallel will again be resolved as Christ's kingdom on earth is established. In the coming reign of Christ's kingdom upon earth, neither the epitome of Pilate nor that of Satan will be able to afflict him. The phrase, son of wickedness, comes from God's covenant with David in 2 Samuel 7, 9 through 11. Let's read. I have been with you wherever you have gone, and I have destroyed all your enemies before your eyes. Now I will make your name as famous as anyone who has ever lived on the earth. And I will provide a homeland for my people Israel, planting them in a secure place where they will never be disturbed. Children of wickedness won't oppress them as they have done in the past. Starting from the time I appointed judges to rule my people Israel, and I will give you rest from all your enemies. Furthermore, the Lord declares that he will make a house for you, a dynasty of kings. Verse 23 of Psalm 89, But I will crush his adversaries before him and will strike those who hate him. God himself thus fights the battle and effectually overturns all of his foes. There is no plague that afflicts the wicked, as does God's righteousness, which initiates from within the kingdom of Jesus and against all of those who act on behalf of Christ's arch enemy, the prince of the dominion of darkness. Those who hate Jesus' redemption will share the fate of their chosen champion, Satan. Verse 24 of 89 reads, My faithfulness and my loving kindness will be with him, and in my name his horn will be exalted. God's attributes of faithfulness and loving kindness will be with David's dynasty for all times as they continue to act in the name of the Lord. The horn was not only used to call people's attention, but was emblematic of God's power. We read in Psalms 148, 13 through 14, Let them praise the name of Yahweh, for his name alone is exalted. His majesty covers heaven and earth. He has raised up a horn for his people, resulting in praise to all his godly ones, to the Israelites, the people close to him. Hallelujah.